Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year. And let's get going, guys. So today we are going to have a quick video and start a conversation about will we ever see rank 9 in War Thunder? I mean, we just got rank 8, obviously. But it's an interesting line of thinking to just consider a rank 9. Not for now, not in a long while, but just to imagine how it would be. So, yeah, in my opinion, I think, yes, we will see a rank 9. And there is two possibilities for it. I don't know exactly where Gaijin is going for. You know, we don't know that. But we can imagine some situations. One of the situations is that they will go until today, in the sense of aircraft. So, or vehicles in general, but aircraft in this particular manner, right? We will ever see like a Su-57, an F-35, J-20, or any of the more modern versions of an aircraft that we already have in game. For example, the MiG-35, F-16 Block 70 technically, or I don't know, something like that, block 60, right? Maybe we will probably see the F-15, Su-27. We will ever see the Su-35, the F-15EX. So this is the first question, right? If we ever see that, I think rank 9 will be probably reserved for that. Maybe for like really like 4++ generation aircraft. So as I said, the Su-35, the MiG-35, some more advanced versions of the F-15, more advanced versions of the Su-30, aircraft like that are they're still 4th gen, but they're so modern in the sense of missiles and radars and stuff that they can actually be together in a rank with the 5th gen, right? And actually add the 5th gen in the rank 9 as well. So this would be the first kind of situation that I would think that would happen. This is, of course, take this with a grain of salt. We will not see this anytime soon. We barely got into the 80s. But in like 3 years, maybe 4 years, we might see that type of situation happening, right? So, yeah, is that something that we can actually expect? Yes, I think yes, in the far future, not right now. But yeah, if the 5th generation is added, that would look like that. For example, as I said, we would see all the normal 4th generations from throughout the 80s and even 90s and even late 90s, probably in the rank 8. So starting with the MiG-30, I mean the MiG-30-23, for example, in the Soviets, Russian 3, right? The MiG-23 MLD, going for the MiG-29 913, going for a MiG-29S, going for a MiG-29M, or an SM, SMT, something like that. Eventually MiG-35, eventually something else, right? Or a Sukhoi, starting with the Su-27S, all the way to the Su-27M. So that would mean basically these are the rank 8s, right? And then a rank 9 would start with the Su-35, as I said, or something like that. So we are far away, but that would basically be what I think it's more likely to come. Another thing that can happen is actually to not receive 5th generation for a very long time, or even ever. We don't know if that's going to be ever added to the game. But the top of the game would be very advanced 4th generations. So, as I said, the Su-35, the MiG-35, more advanced versions of the F-15 and aircraft like that can be, or Rafales and Eurofighters, you know what I mean, Gripens and whatnot, the best of the 4th generation that we have today, but not entering in the 5th gen. I doubt that we will not see 5th gen, but still, if we don't, that would be the rank 9, you know? We would probably have a division, like a lower division to it. So, for example, it would be between what we have in rank 8 right now for the MLD until like the start of the 90s, and then once we get to Fox trees and stuff, we get a rank 9. But beyond that, not that it matters too much, the rank 9 itself, I mean, rank 8, rank 9, all these things, they don't matter too much. Obviously, it's just a matter of organizing stuff. But it's a fun little thing to consider if we are going to ever get these more modern aircraft. And a lot of people might think that it is far away from thinking that or for having that. But I don't think it's that far-fetched, man. It's, as I said, we are looking way far into the future, and we're not probably going to see anything like this fairly soon. But eventually we will get there. The aircraft itself, these more plus generation aircraft, they're basically what we have right now in the game. In performance-wise, they will have maybe a little bit more engine or something like that. In the flight performance, they will be basically the same until we get the 4++ kind of situation. The only thing that will really matter is the radars, the sensors, the missiles. Those things will get exponentially better, and with the maps that we have and the performance that we have right now, it would be impossible to not have bigger maps, even like bigger than the ECs even, because if you consider that an R77 or an AIM-120B or even the early Cs, they have the same range, about 50 to 70 kilometers, depending on the range, on the situation. From a high altitude perspective, obviously flying low, it's way worse, but still, if you get like an effective range of 20 kilometers of a missile turning 30 Gs, I mean, man, that's a lot of range to deal with those situations. And there's that together with very good IRCCM missiles like the AIM-9M, M8 or something like that, and the R-73M or even R-74, AIM-9X, missiles like that. It's going to be tough to balance that thing. So yeah, that would probably what we can expect from a rank 9. You know, it's a rank that will be very, very OP, and it will be very, very OP in the sense of compared to what we have right now, right? And it would be very different from what we have right now, but not too far-fetched. So it would be more in the sense of weapons capabilities than anything else, and especially radar technology stuff more leaning towards that, right? In the sense of performance, is basically the same, at least at first, right? As I said, obviously a 4++ generation aircraft like the Su-35 would have thrust vectoring and all sorts of new engines and stuff. So yeah, of course it's going to be different. And if we, as I said, get to the 5th generation, it's even more that, it's even more power, more radar, more everything, and we can even consider stealth technology that it's problematic to think. All of those things will have an effect in the game, and it will be very, very complex. So do you want to see that in the game? I don't know. It's just to start the conversation on what the future of War Thunder will be in the air. And I wanted to know what you guys think about that, because it is very, very, as I said, it's not that far. I mean, 3 years from now is far, but it's not that far, right? We were flying MiG-15s like not that long ago, and now we are in F-16s and MiG-29s. So remember that when you consider something like this. Consider that in 3 to 4 years, as we did from MiG-17s to MiG-29s, we will probably be on the MiG-29s through like a MiG-35 or even an Su-57, right? Or something like that. So yeah, it's interesting to think what will be the future of War Thunder. Do you like this idea? Do you dislike? I know a lot of people try to just remain in the lower classes of the game or the lower ranks of the game because it's more fun or something like that. So if it's already kind of a cluster of things right now, imagine what it will be like in the 5th generation. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this. I am excited to think about the future, and I really would enjoy flying those aircraft that I really love, like the Su-35, like the MiG-35, aircraft like that, or even the Su-57, F-22, or anything like that would be amazing to have in game. But I don't know, it feels like too much, but once you put it into perspective compared to what we had 4 years ago, it's really not that much, right? So yeah. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you agree that we will see a rank 9 or not, in the far future or not. And let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So bye guys, see you.